welcome everyone to Continental Wrestling Federation. I'm Charlie Pratt along with Missy Hyatt. Tonight we're at the Montgomery Civic Center, and it certainly is a great pleasure to have you along with us. And Missy, on the opening of the tape, the audience in the television audience saw a situation in which the $10,000 Golden Challenge, Eddie Gilbert, challenged a man from ringside in the building.
I know him. What a strong man he looked. He looked so ferocious. He looked like he must have been working out with weights for a lot of years.
I happened to be present the night this took place, and there were at least 3,000 more that would have been a lot better competitors for the $10,000 challenge, in my opinion. Right now, I want to bring in a gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, who is no stranger to professional wrestling. He is the nationally syndicated host of Pro Wrestling This Week from Atlanta, Georgia, Mr. Joe Pedicino. Joe, welcome to the Continental Wrestling Federation.
Charlie, it's good to be here. Good to be in Montgomery, Alabama, one of my favorite towns. And Missy, all I could say is I've known you for a couple of years, and if you think that gentleman we saw just a few seconds ago worked out an awful lot, you need to spend a little bit more time in the gym, I think.
Joe, you are in the Continental Wrestling Federation for a very specific purpose, and it's because all of the different things that are taking place now, the road to Birmingham.
That's true. The road to Birmingham is a very important part of the world of professional wrestling, and Pro Wrestling This Week is here to cover not only that tournament, but all of the changes that have happened recently in the Continental Wrestling Federation. And let's face it, those people out there who know Pro Wrestling This Week know that Paulie Dangerously and myself have had some problems going back now for several years, and anytime Paulie Dangerously and Eddie Gilbert get together and form a coalition, that's going to be major news in the wrestling world. And we're here from Pro Wrestling This Week to cover that story and to cover the things that are going on in the Continental Wrestling Federation.
The $10,000 Golden Challenge, you're familiar with this situation. You've seen it take place all around the country. Who will be the one that takes the $10,000?
Well, you never tell. With all of the top competitors that are coming to the Continental Wrestling Federation, there's no telling. Any night in any town, somebody could upset. You know, it's almost like in football. They say on any given Sunday, the type competitors that Paulie Dangerously is putting Eddie Gilbert in the ring against on any given night in any town in the Continental Wrestling Federation area, Eddie Gilbert could lose that $10,000. And I think, personally, this is another case of Paul E. Dangerously putting his foot in Eddie Gilbert's mouth.
All right, thank you very much. An interesting situation has developed between Lord Humongous and Detroit Demolition, and strangely enough, we were going to show you a match that took place recently between Shane Douglas and Detroit Demolition, and strange as it is, that tape is not available right now. It is strange.
Did you
had nothing to do with it, thank you, ma'am. But this situation is very explosive, and hopefully before the end of the show we can find Eddie Gilbert around with tapes disappear. That's an interesting...
I noticed that you've had a problem several times recently with tapes disappearing, and for some strange coincidence, Eddie Gilbert, Missy Hyatt, always around. Now it's Detroit Demolition and these people. It's like they don't want these tapes seen, and that's...
Thank you for being here, Joe. We share a lot in common in that situation. An explosive situation between Lord Humongous and Detroit Demolition. We'll bring you up to date later on. Right now, we'll go to the ring for a match featuring Mr. Olympia.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, approaching the ring, weighing in at 233 pounds from Pensacola, Mr. Olympia.
An explosive competitor, Mr. Olympia, making his way into the ring as he takes on Lee Peak on today's edition of the Continental Wrestling Federation. And at ringside with me, Missy Hyatt, along with Joe Pedicino. I'd like to mention in this program today, you will see a very great match for the Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships as the Southern Boys, Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong, will be going up against the Nightmares, Ken Wayne and Danny Davis. And Joe, you're familiar with these two teams.
That's right, Charlie. We've followed the progress of these two teams for years now, and I know this is a rematch coming up today of a match recently held in the area that did not leave everybody quite satisfied.
What about me? I followed them too.
Okay. Do you have any comments to lend?
No.
Okay, right now in the ring, we have got Mr. Olympia against Lee Peak. Mr. Olympia is somewhat of a legend, and we'll underline that in the Continental Wrestling Federation in this area. He's been a great competitor for a number of years, and it's great to see him back in action.
Charlie, I know he's been on a tour of the world. He's been very successful, and interesting that he finds his way back to the Continental Wrestling Federation area at a time when one of his nemesis also in the area, also at a time that $10,000 challenge is on.
The $10,000 Golden Challenge is very appealing to all competitors. And Mr. Olympia has expressed to me that he would definitely love to have that extra money to put in the bank account for the summer coming up.
Yeah, maybe we can buy him some new masks.
Okay.
Missy always has been fashion conscious, Charlie.
Yeah, it's over. Mr. Olympia comes back with style on the Continental Wrestling Federation television program with a quick victory over Lee Peak.
And now, let's go to Charlie, because you have that interview with Mr. Olympia and Dr. Tom Pritchard.
I'd like to take a moment to talk to two great competitors here in the Continental Wrestling Federation, and that is the Dr. Tom Pritchard along with Mr. Olympia.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to welcome Mr. Olympia back to the Continental Wrestling Federation. A lot of things have been going on, and everybody in the country has been talking about the Continental Wrestling Federation. But what's on my mind right now is a little incident, a little trip I took in an ambulance, dirty white boy, a little beer bottle incident here, pal. It seems to me that a lot of people have been trying to put me out of action. And it seems to me a lot of people have been talking about Mr. Olympia coming back to the Continental Wrestling Federation. Well, you and me go back a long way, friend. And I know you told me, anytime I need somebody to watch my back, I got a friend right here.
All right. Any comments?
You know, Charlie Platt, a lot of people think that I sit home and I do nothing around the pool. But I always got my TV on, and I know all the tricks that the dirty white boy's been doing. But there's one guy running around here calling himself Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Now, he's put up $10,000, and you people know when there's money, I'm coming around. Now, Eddie Gilbert's got one more thing with him, and that's Pyle dangerously. Well, let me tell you something, Pyle. Don't get in my way, because I'm coming after you, Hot Stuff, for $10,000, and I'm going to walk off and spend it real well. So we're going to party, right, Tom? All right, baby. All right.
There's two to be reckoned with, the Dr. Tom Pritchard and Mr. Olympia. We'll be right back. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to ringside, Willie B. Hert. Sounds. We're ready for action. Private Mark Pyle moving out against Willie B. Hert in his first television appearance in the Continental Wrestling Federation. Joe, did you happen to see the recent incident with Mark Pyle?
You remember when they, shaved his head in the middle of the ring?
Yes.
The guy did it?
Yes, and also I understand something about having his back painted yellow and some other things. I would definitely say this is a little bit different man than we saw at that time.
Yeah, he's in the honor guard now.
It looks like the DI has done something with him, but right now, Willie B. Hert is the one who seems to be handling, I believe we're calling him now Private Pyle.
Private Mark Pyle.
Let me see if I've got this straight. The DI's name is Carter, and the private's name is Pyle.
You got it.
Okay. That's it. That's it.
Quickly, it is over.
Willie B. Hert.
We've got the winner, as Joe just said, Willie B. Hert. Familiar face, and I'd like to get if I could for a moment.
I'd just like to tell everybody what's happening out there. Everybody knows around here. Hey, Pyle, I could have beat this man in 20 seconds. How come you didn't push up? 1, 2, get up, Pyle, get up.
It's a crazy situation. All right. Willie be hurt.
What's he doing?
I don't know. Whoa. Willie be hurt. Comes in.
What is this?
He got it. He got it.
No match. That wasn't a real match.
Well, I guess it didn't work. See, I'm down here. We're down home folks now. You understand what I'm saying? I done took out that old shit.
Just a minute.
That's what he gets into interfering when the DI was trying to conduct.
Oh, Missy, this is totally uncalled for. He's already defeated both of these men, and now they've ganged up on him. Totally uncalled for.
No, he messed up the training session with the DI and Private Pyle by coming up and sneaking up from behind him and kicking him in the back. And what do you call that?
What now?
Willie B. Hert came up, snuck up behind him. He was trying to conduct his training lesson.
not even gonna-
You don't even want to listen to me.
Let me tell you something. I just got it. I can't tell you. Let me tell you something, D-High. You and that rat pack partner of yours, I'm going to whoop that butt like Lomo wish you well.
Okay, I think that says it all. Willie B. Hert definitely upset about that situation. We'll be back with more of the Continental Wrestling Federation after you. Tag Team Championships, one fall, television time remaining.
Come from a land where the sun shines hot, where you learn to drop a bull with just one shot, where a boy earns the right to become a man, to honor old Dixie and love his land. Roll tonight, so nothing can match the Alabama sky or the Tennessee hills as they roll on by. And the
Tracy.
ladies with the skin so brown give me hot Atlanta, Georgia, it's like I'm down. Roll tonight.
Come down here, please, if you don't mind.
Roll tonight. Yeah, we're fighting for
Where's Steve Armstrong?
Charlie, as everybody saw a couple of weeks ago in a title match with the Nightmares, Steve suffered a groin injury, and he's come back since then, and it's still bothering him, and he can't, he just can't perform. So he's unable to be here today.
If he can't be here, then that's a forfeit. Give us the belt.
No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
Yeah! Well, sure.
No. Is Steve okay? Well, I was just saying, Charlie, he has a groin injury. He's not going to be able to be here today. But rather than forfeit the belt, I've seen this happen a few times before, and I'm willing to wrestle both the Nightmares because I don't want to forfeit the belt.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I agree with what you're saying. Wait a minute. Wow.
He's not going to wrestle both of us because that's not the fair. That's not the fair
I don't care if it's fair or not. If it's a baseball team and one of the players didn't show up, it'd be a forfeit, and we get the belt.
No.
So he get in the ring and wrestle both those. Then we'll beat him in no time.
That's not the. Hey, beating him is not the idea. But I mean, 2-on-1. That's not our way.
That's his ignorance, though.
Hey, don't call him ignorant. That's not.
He said he'd wrestle both of us. To me, that's ignorant, brother.
Well, we're not going to. Both of us are not going to wrestle. This is Tracy. What's
Who
wrong?
cares?
This is
when you get inside the ring, I don't care if it's Tracy or my daddy. I get in there to win, and I'll beat him. If he was getting at both of us, then let him do it. That's your ignorance, pal.
Tracy, I can promise you, you will not have to wrestle both of us. One of us will wrestle against you, for the titles. If you still want to make it a title match, I understand Steve's not here. I'm sorry about that, but you won't have to wrestle both of us. I can promise you that. Okay?
Well, I tell you what. Yeah, Danny wants to be all fair and everything. I'll tell you what. You want to wrestle one of us for that, and you go put the belts up.
That's right.
If one of us beats you, we get the belts. If you win, you get to keep them. Well, I'll tell you what, Danny, since it's your idea, brother, you wrestle the man.
All right, we have just got an okay from the promotion. If that's fine, okay. In the ring you go. I just got the okay from Jack Curtis. It's okay. This will be for the Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships under special stipulations in a single match. One fall television time remaining on this. One fall TV time remaining.
What a nice guy Ken Wayne is to let Danny Davis go in
Well,
there.
that's true, but I was a little bit surprised that Ken Wayne, first off, was willing to accept a forfeit and then wanted to wrestle 2-on-1.
Why not? You get to be the champions. You get to win. Get the belts. Isn't that what this is all about?
Missy, someday it may come to you in a flash, but sometimes there are things in life more important than winning and having belts. And, Charlie, all I can say is I think we should hand it to Danny Davis and Tracy Smothers for handling this in a very sportsmanlike and in a very adult fashion.
This is one of the first situations I've ever seen in my years, Joe, in which the tag title championships were on the line in a single match. I know it's happened before, but this is rare occasions.
And to make it even more rare, we have literally two friends in the ring wrestling for the tag team titles.
Hey, but like Ken Wayne said, it doesn't matter if it's your friend or if it's your dad. It's a tag team match. It's a match with a belt, a championship. You should go in there to win.
One count.
Aw, they almost had it.
And
there's the sportsmanship that we're talking about right there.
That's what it's all about.
Yes, this is the type of match, Charlie, that brings to mind the old saying that the name on the marquee is wrestling.
There you go. There you go.
We're seeing two very accomplished wrestlers in the ring tonight in a tag team match.
Is that like anything on the wall, like a mall, shopping? Is that the same big fun?
That's what you have on your mind most of the time, isn't it, Misty?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder about this young lady that's sitting between
Well, I
them.
tell you, Charlie, I'm used to sitting next to a beautiful blonde on Pro Wrestling This Week, but I must say she does keep her attention a little bit more on the wrestling end of it than Missy seems
Well,
to.
I'm a lot prettier than her. Plus, and hey, I got two of y'all. Y'all don't team up on me because that's not fair.
I tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to take a commercial break. If a pinfall occurs, we'll have it when we come back. If not, the match will continue. We'll be right back after this. Team Wrestling Federation titles are going up in a very unusual situation in a single match here on television today. Because of the injury of Steve Armstrong, Tracy Smothers has agreed to put the titles up against one member of the Nightmares. That is Danny Davis. And while we got a moment here, I want to remind everyone that Beach Brawl 2 is coming up this summer, July 10th in Woodstock, Alabama. We'll have details next week and in weeks to come on the Beach Brawl 2 in Woodstock, Alabama, coming up on July 10th. Also, the road to Birmingham continues. And Super Summer.
Sizzler 88.
There you go.
I want to get to say the whole thing.
Do it.
Okay, Super Summer Sizzler 88.
Charlie, that's one of the main reasons that Pro Wrestling This Week is here. It's for the announcement of Super Summer Sizzler 88 and to hear Missy say that.
Well, no, Joe, I thought it was because they ran out of pizzas in Atlanta and you had to come all the way here to Montgomery to get some pizza.
Oh, man. Charlie, look in the ring. Pinning situation after pinning situation. And you have to wonder which one of these two men are going to tire. Well, actually, the ropes come out on top.
I don't know if they were trying to pin each other or kiss each other.
Missy, that was a classic wrestling move by two men, expertly executed, and as we saw, it led to a standoff.
Yeah, well, neither one of y'all would know anything about classic wrestling moves.
Joe, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Looks can be deceiving.
Yes, they can, Charlie.
Thank you.
Yes, they
Right
can.
now in the ring.
Yeah, I know, Charlie. You look like a goose.
What can you say?
And you're a pretty good commentator.
Charlie, is this?
See, I
You have to
said
put up with
something
this
nice.
every week.
So far, the last 3 weeks have been, yeah. Look at that. Did you see that?
Both men go up, and both men right on the backs of their heads. Down now. The referee here is probably, Charlie, going to have to toll a count until one of the two men get back to their feet.
Two
The
finally.
first one that gets to their feet. Is that how it goes?
Well, no, they
Or
both
the-
beat the count.
Okay.
Good forearm by Danny Davis. Perfect illegal move. Look at this. High fly. Oh, goodness.
Tracy Smothers ducked out of the way, and Danny Davis goes straight into the referee. Now, Tracy's trying to help the referee back to his feet. Wait a minute, what is this, Charlie?
What? Kenny Wayne.
I think that was his way of saying, hello and welcome to the CWF, and I want to be a champion.
Charlie,
I don't
Kenny
find
Wayne is
anything.
not in this match. And with the referee down, and,
Yes, but this is a tag team title
and
match.
Danny Davis didn't even see what happened. Danny
No.
Davis is not aware of what happened. He doesn't know that Kenny Wayne came into the ring
It was all a
and
plan.
it over. The referee's going to count, Charlie.
It's over. It is over.
And what a great match! The
What a
Nightmares of the
miscarriage of justice.
new tag team champions.
Wait a minute. Kenny Wayne is at ringside. I want to... Kenny Wayne is just, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, running to the ring.
That's right. Now Ken Wayne has 2 belts. He has the junior heavyweight championship, and now he has his CWF tag team belt. Isn't that great, Charlie? What a great... We're going to see it right here on TV, too. The titles with hands right here on TV. This is so exciting.
Have changed hands. The Nightmares are the new Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions.
I want to congratulate him first.
Well, Tracy Smothers still all but out.
I want to be the first to congratulate y'all, our new CWF tag team champions. And you got 2 belts.
Titles like that.
Well, I told everybody I would. You realize we had to win these belts twice? But
Your
I
partner
know,
could
that
have
was
been the...
twice, and now you got 2 belts. Y'all are such great champions. This is going to be great. I like this.
I've had this belt a long time, and I've been hanging on this for a long time, too.
I know you will. Y'all are going to yell it. This is so exciting. What a great pin. What?
He just told me that you came in the ring. And don't believe anything he tells you. Don't believe it.
No, he didn't.
Look, I got 2 of them now, and I'm sure Steve will send you yours. He's a good guy. Hey, he told me that you came in the ring and hit Tracy with a board, and these people right here said, he's gonna believe these bunch of rednecks are your partner, man. We got the belts. Look, I got 2, and we got 1 for you.
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
We won, man.
Y'all won. That was a great match, too.
Charlie, I don't think something about this. I smell a rat. I want to know what's wrong with you. Hey, if all these people are telling the truth, and I got no reason to doubt them because I believe. How do you doubt me? You doubt me? Yeah, I doubt you. Let me tell you something, Danny Davis. When I left you, I was not on my own, brother, and I earned everything I got. And I'm telling you one thing, I earned this right here. You earned it for me. I didn't need you, don't need me, I don't need you. Either one of us could have beat him. Now, brother, let me tell you something. It's short and simple. Whether you like it or whether you don't like it, we are the tag team champions, baby. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm not going to hold the belts that way.
That was a great champion. That was great.
I don't particularly care for what I just saw. We'll be back with more of Continental Wrestling Federation after you watch this.
What a short circus we got here tonight, huh? Chuckles and the Fat Man. You see, you got a tape, and you got a tape, and Missy got a tape, and anybody that I could find on my mailing list got a tape. But you see, the legend of Jerry Lawler once again was proved to be false. Jerry Lawler, it was Paulie Dangerously and the Dangerous Alliance that shaped your head. It was Paulie Dangerously and the Dangerous Alliance that took the World Tag Team title from you. And it was this man, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, that one day reached deep down inside and threw fire in your face, just like he did 3 years ago to some ugly guy on TV who now has to wear a mask to hide the scars, named Mr. Olympia. So now you want revenge too, huh, man? Huh? Look at these people in the front row going, shh, don't reveal Mr. Olympia's secret. But you see, man, it's out of the bag. We know your secret, man. And everybody else, now Willie B. Hert looking for the 10 grand, huh? We got everybody looking for the 10 grand. I heard people are coming down from Texas, from New York, from California, from Minnesota, from Tennessee looking for the 10 grand and hot stuff. Do you think that there is a man alive today, especially here in this state of Alabama, that's bad enough to take the 10 grand from us, huh?
Well, yes, there is. I haven't seen him yet. Now, first off, there's one person. Well, we mentioned Mr. Olympia. We can mention Danny Davis. We can mention Tracy Smothers. Oh, yeah, we can throw Lord Humongous in there. I don't care. We can mention Willie B. Hert. What about the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol? Will you step up here, you punk? You want to stick your nose in my business? Well, I'm just the man to do that. But one thing, this is not a happy day for me. I'm glad to see you all got your tape. But this is not a happy day for me, Charlie Platt, because you know this like I do. If it had been Tom Pritchard or Danny Davis or Tracy Smothers or Willie B. Hert that would have beat Jerry the King Lawler the week before he won the world title, well, I guarantee you that the Continental Wrestling Federation would have already had a match signed between that man and the King, Jerry Lawler, for the world title. But no. I didn't ask you for your comment. But whenever Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert beats the world champion, when I have my chance for glory, for fame to become the world's heavyweight champion, my dream, my goal, well, our general manager, Jack Curtis, says no. I'm not going to give you a title match. I'm not going to sit because we have the road to Birmingham we got to do first, Eddie. We can't do it right now. It doesn't matter how much money. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Come on out here and tell the truth.
Come here.
Tell the truth. Go ahead.
Okay, I heard you mention my name.
Yeah, that's right.
And what you told the people is exactly right, Eddie Gilbert.
Yeah.
You have to stand in line just like everybody else. What makes you different?
I beat him.
Oh, wait.
Your biggest problem is, Mr. Curtis, is that your claim to fame, besides being a great wrestler, is to hang out at strip clubs and you try to pick up women by saying, hey, I know wrestlers. Well, you're not cashing off our fame anymore. I know your power. I know how much power you have in the CWF. I know how much power you have in the AWA because I ruled that organization until I quit because I got too damn hot for them. I'm telling you, why don't you pick up your telephone and get that coward, that gutless wonder Jerry Lawler, and get him down here so we can get him in the ring. 1, 2, 3, and we can have the AWA belt where it rightfully belongs around our waist, you cue ball.
First of all, I doubt I've got enough money to go out and get a woman that would see you. But, number two, right now, here in the CWF, we are doing our very best to determine a new champion, somebody to represent this federation. You're not the champion yet, Mr. Gilbert.
But he will be.
Okay, he has to wait his turn. Isn't that simple? Wait just a minute. Wait.
Who do you think you're dealing with?
Do you mind being quiet for a
Let me
second?
tell you something. You think you're dealing with the old Continental. You're dealing with the CWF. We're not some bums like the old Continental. We're the new breed, man. We're the 1990s version. We are as hot as wrestling comes.
Consider you having a title match.
Yeah, as if I beat him.
Champion.
I beat him.
Is if the champion would pick up the telephone, like this, pick up the phone, give me a call and say, I want to wrestle Eddie Gilbert.
Yeah.
Then I would consider that request. Until then, you stand in line and wait your turn.
We'll see about that.
You know, it appears to me...
We'll see about that. That's all. You got a lot of money. Let's go talk.
All right, hot stuff in the book. And Paulie dangerously moving hastily. We'll be back with more of the Continental Wrestling Federation after you watch this.
Cool, wasn't it? Like a basketball player. Talk. Earn your money.
In Meridian, Mississippi, the Continental Wrestling Federation will be there on June 15th. And Alan Martin, the one that we have dubbed as a jack of all trades, will be going up against Southern Boy, I guess, Tracy Smothers.
Tell him, Alan. Tell him how you're going to take the Southern Boy and make him like fried chicken. Go ahead, tell him, Alan. Go ahead, tell him.
I can do anything.
He can do anything.
Wrestle.
He can wrestle. Tell him how you're better wrestler. Go ahead, tell him. He's great.
I'm going to hurt you very badly.
He's going to hurt him. He's going to hurt him.
Very badly.
Alan Martin
Jack of all trades.
Meridian, Mississippi.
Come here, Alan. Let me talk to you for a minute. This is my man. You see, Alan Martin is a very good friend of the Dangerous Life. See, he knows what true talent's all about, don't you, Alan?
Yes, baby.
See, Charlie, you should be more like Alan, man. You should come out here and say, yes, sir, no, sir, Mr. Dangerously. See, you should say to Mr. Olympia when he says, Charlie, do you think I can take the 10 grand from Paulie Dangerously, Eddie Gilbert? What should he say, Alan?
No, sir.
That's what he should say. And when I come out here and say, Charlie, do you know how bad Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert's going to beat up Mr. Olympia? What should he say?
Very badly.
See, now that is the... Maybe we should make the jack of all trades a wrestling announcer. Because you see, Mr. Olympia, I heard what you've been saying about me, man. I heard you say that we're going to be a stepping stone for you, brother. A stepping stone? Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert? A stepping stone? Are you crazy? I'll tell you what. You want to talk about stepping stones? The first thing we're going to do is step on your head. The second thing we're going to do is hit you with a hot shot, and that's going to be like a throat. That's going to be like a stone banging you in the throat. Because when it comes to Hot Stuff and Paulie, we're just like when a volcano erupts and the molten lava pours down the side of the mountain. We're red hot, and we're out of control, and I'll show you, brother, what a stepping stone is all about. You're the best announcer I ever seen, man. Hey, Charlie, I want to talk here. I got something to say. This guy here, Lord, what's the problem, brother? What seems to be the problem? You know, I took you off the street. I took you out of the gutter. I raised you. I put you in professional wrestling. Something your old ugly mother wouldn't do. Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Look at that. Charlie, I've never seen a man thrown into the ring. They're two crazy individuals. Joe, two crazy individuals, right? Must be. Look.
I just don't understand what's going on here.
Lord Humongous is going to kill Alan Martin. It's just that simple. The man is maniacal. And look at what he's doing.
Now he's trying to choke Alan Martin, his friend.
Alan
He's
Martin.
already hurt Bruno.
That's Charlie. Here comes trouble. What's he got? What is this? What? What is... I don't... It's all over.
Well, see, he shouldn't have never turned on Bruno and
He
him.
can't... Look at this now. He can't see, Charlie.
Well, I'm not going to help him. Are y'all going to help him?
Strong by the court demolition.
Look, can you smell that?
What is that?
Smell that. Oh, look at this.
The man is...
Charlie, along with the crowd, we are absolutely stunned at what has happened to Lord Humongous. Obviously, he can't see, Charlie.
It's a bad situation. Our time is running short. We're going to have to close for this week's edition.
Whatever that substance was that was thrown into his eyes, it has blinded him, Charlie. He can't see where he's at.
Missy Hyde, Joe Pedicino on Charlie.